Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sadashiva-Samarambham Shankaracharya-Madhyamam Asmadacharya-Paryantam Vande Guru-Paramparam. Om Sagana Vavadu Sagano Vunattu Sagaviriyam Karavavakai Tejasvinavadidamastu Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Let me first of all say thank you so much for the wonderful singing. Everyone was singing so beautifully, divine. God bless. So today we will have quite a short session, maybe 45 minutes maximum. So we are entering into the Kathopanishad main test today. So as I briefly touched upon the last class, Upanishad means Brahma Vidya, Atma Darshanam, Atma Jnanam, Satyasya Satyam. That is the truth of the truth, as Yajnavalkya say. In fact, Bhashyakara Bhagavan Shankara, only in Kathopanishad Vyakhyanam, in the commentary, he starts explaining what is Upanishad. We will not go there because we already talked about it in the precursor to the Isavasya Upanishad. You can go back and look at that video if you want. Upanishad, the Sat becomes Shat. That which Visharanam, that which makes it weaker, that makes it loosen up, which loosen up your bond for sure, nichayam, ni, so that you attain the highest state, upa. Therefore, it is Atma Vidya. So, in Kathopanishad, what we are learning is Atma Vidya as how it should be learned. It is given as a samvadam. Samvadam means between a teacher and a student. Normally, if you look at most of the wonderful scriptural text, Upanishad, great smritis like Bhagavad Gita, even Bhagavatam main part, there will be a dialogue. That if somebody asks me a question and the teacher answers it. Like if you look at the Prashna Upanishad, people are giving you to 6 students. In Chandogyam, for example, Narada is given teaching by Samat Kumara. Same in Bhagavad Upanishad. In Kathopanishad also, we are going to see the teacher who is the Lord of Death, Yama, teaching the student Nachiketas. So, what Bhagavan says in the Upanishad Vyakhyanam, he starts with Om Bhagavate. This is the prayer he makes it. Vaivaspadaya Mrityave Brahma Vidyacharya Nachiketasya Chana. Vivaswan means the sun god. The Lord of Death, Yama, is seen as the son of Vivaswan, Vaivasvata. So in the timeline, in every pralayam, yes, a new sun comes out, Vivaswan comes out. Then the lineage comes through the Vaivasvara Manvantram. So there is so the god of death is also a post. Somebody acquires this position, like Lord Brahma acquires the Brahmanhood. Somebody acquires the position of Yama. Even if you want to be we can try for it. So that's how the whole Sanatana Dharma is. Until you reach the one with the Brahman, you can progress in life, attain many positions, including the position of Brahma Padavi. So here he prays to Lord of Death, Yama, and Nachiketas. Why Mrithyve, the Lord of Death, is giving Brahma Vidya Acharya. Acharya is one who is imparting knowledge and conducting himself according to the knowledge. It's not a normal teacher. It's not that I have a knowledge, I give it to you, but I never follow it. Then I cannot be an Acharya. An Acharya is one who lives by what he teaches, what he learns. So Yamadharma, that's why I call it Dharmaraja, is going to teach Nachiketas. We will see the story. Maybe I'll tell you briefly the story. Nachiketas, Chiketi. Chiketi means, as a Kriya Patham, Chiketi means one looking for something important, yearning for, perceiving for, steadfast, seeking. Nachiketi means that is imperceptible, unknowable. So in a Kriya Patham, if you take it, it is like persistently seeking something, as the full term Nachiketas, seeking something which is non-seeable, non-perceptible, incomprehensible, unknowable. What is unknowable, incomprehensible? Is Atma, Brahma. So Nachiketas also means therefore Brahma Jnanam. There is also a Nachiketas Yagyam. Say in the Sanatana Dharma, for a grahasthas, especially if you are taken up to Sandhya so you're given a Gayatri Mantra Diksha, if you take a brahmacharya ashramam, and you get married into a family life, then you carry the responsibility of dharmasthiti. Dhanam, tapas, yagyam is your virtue. To do that, you are expected to nurture 5 important fires. Okay, I'm now talking about the Vedic rituals, Purva Mivamsam. So you are given some rules. Um, Gargabatyam, Ahvaniyam, um, Dakshinagni, Sabhyam, Avasampat. Don't need to worry about it. There are 5 different yagyam you do. That fire that you, Agnihotram that you do, is nurtured. You see, the fire, as I told you, fire is the excellent personification of messenger to God. Agnimile Prohidam, gatekeeper, is ultimate consumer. That's why Apaga, the water and the fire are the 2 auspicious things. If you go to church, they will give you holy water. In Islam, they will give you holy water. They also give holy water. Over and above, we take fire. Deepam. Deepam is basically called Avasati Agni, one of the Agnis. And that's the reason why you should at least have Vilak. Deepam should be at home, not the LED lights, not the electric lights, actual Agni. So in those days, the Sanathanis will follow, the Agnihodras will do the Agni Japam. In fact, the family dweller, um, the Darshanatni fire he creates. From this fire only, the final fire for his death is also taken. So that kind of a very strenuous, strict rules are there. Now, in this kind of a fire yajna, there is a fire called Nachiketa Agni, Nachiketa's fire. The Nachiketa's fire is very prominent because when you do that yajna, you achieve what Nachiketa was asked for. So this Kathopanishad has got a story, maybe over 10 slokas, maybe a story. Pretty randomly, few words here and there. So you need to fill up these gaps. There is something called Nachiketa Upakhyanam, which is in Mahabharata, in Taittiriya Brahmana. But in Kathopanishad, some text is included to tell the story, and we need Bhashyakara's help to find out the missing gaps of the story. We are going to go through that in detail later, but just to give you a context of it. What is Kathopanishad? Kathopanishad is an Upanishad by Kataka Rishi, the Kataka Shaka, in which there is a context of Nachiketa's endeavor. What is the endeavor? As a good son to give Pitur Rena. Rena means debt. To repay the father's debt, he does something for his father. Then for all those astikas who do yajnams or kamya karmas to attain heavenly abode, he finds the boon for Nachiketa Agni, yajnam. So father's service he does, societal services he does. Then he goes to the third one. What is all about this? What is death? What is birth? Who am I? What am I going to be after this body is falling down on the earth? So the supreme Atma Jnanam he draws, like how Arjuna drew from Bhagavan Krishna many knowledge on our behalf. That's why when we do Bhagavad Gita, we worship Arjuna. Without Arjuna, there is no Bhagavad Gita. So the Guru is here, Bhagavan Shankara worships Nachiketas and Lord Yamadharmaraj. Simply the story. We will not dwell too much on the story, but we'll draw the lesson from the story. The story is a great rishi who came in a lineage of Uttalaka Aruni, a great rishi who is famous for providing Annadan. Vajra means Anna, Vaj. So Vajrashravana is Uttalaka Aruni, a rishi known for his profound Annadana. So in his lineage, like his son, a rishi called Gautama. The Gautama is also doing, after finishing all the Panchaknis, finishing all his Laukika life, now he wants to take Vidvat Sannyasam. He wants to give up everything. So he's run a particular yajna called Vishwajit Yajna. Vishwajit means winning the world. It literally means. What it means is that you give away everything, own nothing. How can you own anything if you give away everything? It's very subtle. When you have something as yours, you are defined as the owner of something, but not owner of everything else. You are limited. Possessions make you a possessor of small things in life, in the world, Therefore, you are never an infinite person. See, if I give up everything, I possess nothing, I own nothing. But if I have the jnanam, I am therefore the all pervading Ishvara, and I own everything. I win this world, Vishwajit. So, this Vishwajit Yajnam is a yajnam where you give away everything else. Once you give away everything else, you are absolutely Purna Sannyasam. Then you can go to the renunciated life, then drop dead one day and attain Videha Mukti. So this is what he wanted to do. But when he was doing it, he's giving away everything. He also gives away his old cows, which is of use to nobody. So his son, you're going to go through in detail. Nachiketas, this young boy, Kumaran, looks at it and says, look, what is this father doing? He giving away useless cows as dakshina. So he wanted to protect his father, giving him some, a pestering question. I may be useful than this cow. So, father, who are you going to give it to me? Give me as a gift. He pesters first time, second time, third time. So incensed, his father says, "Oh, I'll give you to death." Kind of a spur of the moment he made that angry statement. But Nachiketas wanted to prove that father's word should be Paripalam. Vak Paripalam is very important. Now, when you give a word to anybody, you have to really um, manage that one. In the uh, Bhagavad Gita, sorry, in Valmiki Ramayana, Dasharatha gave the word. Who does he give the word to? He gave the word to Kaikeyi. And by giving that word, he has to die. Why? Because when he gives that word to Kaikeyi, he says, Yan muhurtam avashyanstu najivayam aham dhruvam. Tena ramena Kaikeyi shuped vachanakriyam. Vachanakriyam, whatever you ask for, I will make it happen. Your words, I will make it happen. Shubhe, for sure. Oh Ram, Kaikeyi, how am I going to do it? Tena ramena, I'm going to promise on Rama. What kind of Rama? Yan muhurtam avashyansu na jiveyam aham tvam. By missing Rama, by missing who, even for a second, I cannot live. On that Rama, I promise you. So Dasharatha promises like that to Kaikeyi. When Kaikeyi took the boon from Rama, when Rama leaves Dasharatha, Dasharatha dies. Because he made a Vak Paripalanam. When you give a word, you must protect it, you must save it. So same way, here this Nachiketas tells his father, you gave a word, so send me to death. So he goes to Lord of Yama, Lord of Death. But Yama was busy. He has been away and he's going around and plugging the lives of many people who are due. So for 3 days, he did not see this young boy sitting at the doors of the Yama's palace. So, regretting that he has made him wait for 3 nights, he offers him 3 boons. So, Nachiketa asked the first boon, let me go back to my father, let my father recognize me, who I am, so that he can sleep well in the night. See? So he's thinking, because my forced death made my father feel sad about his words. How can I escape without healing him? See, this is very important. You can get Atma Vidya, Vedanta, everything, but you have to really take care of your parents. Bhak Paripavanam. So here's the firstborn. Second, he says, hey, there is a place called heaven, I hear, where everybody is so jolly, happy, never feel sad, never fear. So how can I get there? How can anybody get there? Give me that kind of a yagyam path. So happily, Yamadharmaraja gives him a ritual. Okay, we will see the Tattvartham later, a ritual. And he calls it Nachiketa Agni. Nachiketa Agni. Whoever does this Nachiketa Agni will achieve Swarga. Then Nachiketa says, thank you so much. Now tell me, you are controller of that. The word Yama means controller. Or controller of everything else. Some people say after death, nothing exists. I'm finished. But some say, no, no, no. There's an Atma. There's a Jiva. It goes somewhere, northern path, southern path. I don't know. What is true? Because nobody has came back after the death and told us. But all the scholars are saying this. But you are the right person to tell that. Teach me. So a lot of that says, look, Achiketas, I'll give you anything you want. Lots of life, lots of wife, lot of children, lots of money. Don't ask this. And Nachiketas is not letting him go. No, teach me. Because I know nothing is permanent. Whatever you want to give me is of no value. If you are really hesitant to give me, then it must be the really precious one. Give it to me. So he insist. And we see how he insists. Then finally, he says, okay, I will teach you this. I am going to give you this. So Yamadharmaraja, after the two boons are given, he takes it to the path of Brahma Vidya. So this is in that he gives them three important points he makes. What does he do? First, he give you Nachiketa Vidya, the Agni Upasana, Yagyam. So this all happens in the first chapter, the two valleys. Then the second valley, the 17th onwards, Vedantam starts. There he gives Parama Purusha Vidyai. Vidyaya is Jnanam. First is a Nachiketa Vidyai. Karmam, rituals. Why do we need to do karmas? Chitta Shuddhi. Why are we singing Rama Bhajan? Chitta Shuddhi. More and more you sing, you do prayers, your mind become pure. When the mind become pure, you look for the purity in yourself. Atma Vidya comes in. So he gives Parama Purusha Vidya. Then it is very difficult to hold on to, and therefore, just now we heard in the Ramakarnamritam, Mad Bhavanam, Mad Amritam, Mad Sukham. Bhavanam. You need to create a bhavam, imagination, visioning. So he gives Angushtamatra Brahma Vidya. First time, he's going to give you, oh, the Brahman you're looking for, Atma you're looking for. Is it like your thumb? It is in your heart. It is from, 12 inches or 6 inches from your navel. It's called, it's like a lotus, you know. So he's giving a lot of figurative form. But there is Tattvartham there. So this is how the Kathopanishad is going to be. So it is 119 slokas. So we got the first 15, 16 are stories. So the stories, what we are going to gain? We are going to gain Vak Paripalanam, I told you. That's why you never utter things that you cannot do. Never say, never promise anybody that you cannot deliver. Never say bad things. Why is this? Because who are we in reality? Satya se Satyam. We may not know this now, but we are none other than the Ishvara. So if you think it'll happen, if you say that'll happen, that's a great jnanis, great acharyas. They don't have astrology or foresight or see through, you know. When you do namaskaram, they say, Sarvabhisha Siddhirasa. Good things happen to you. He is not seeing your jataka mind thing, but he says good things. But he is pure. Good has to happen. Understand? So we are all pure. So why should we say bad words? That's why you should be very careful. Yaravarayinam nahaka, Pallur says. So this is we learn. We learn as a children, as a child, as a father, as a son or a daughter, what we need to give back to our parents. We learn that. As a guru, a sishya, what we need to do that. We learn that. Compassion, we learn that. Perseverance, we learn that. On one end, we understand karmas, yajnams, you know. On the other end, we see jnanam. So, Kathopanishad, therefore, is a bridge between Purva Mimamsam and Uttara Mimamsam. The father is a karma yogi, not a karma yogi, karmasam. He is doing all the yajnam. Son is looking for Atma Vidya. See the difference. So all this we take from the story. And then when we go to the actual mantras of Brahma Vidya, we dwell deeper into that. Okay. Then there is a Shanti Path. This Shanti Path is very famous, well known. We always recite. We all know the meaning of it. But today I will just explain a little bit and then we stop it there. What is the Shanti Path? Om Shakana Bhavatu, Sakana Bhunattu, Sakabhidhyam Karavavakai, Tejasvinavadidamastu, Ma Vedvishavai, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. This is the mantra. We all know this, right? We all know the meaning of it. Just I want to refresh your mind. There are 5 prayers in this. This you can always say. In fact, this mantram, this Shanti Pada mantram, in of course this comes in the Krishna Yajurveda. It is recited before the Upanishad as Shanti Pada. You do that beginning and the end. But it can be added to any satsangam, any learning, because this is a profound prayer. See, the Upanishad prayers are very different from normal prayers. The normal prayers, what we do, Sarva Mangala Mangalya, Shiva Sarvat Sadhiki, give me the Mangalam, give me that, all that you give. To Upanishad, we only do 3 things. One, we speak the truth of Veda. Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purna, Purnasya. So there's no prayer there. It is the truth. Second, for Adhyatma Vidya, we want to get our embodiment. Patram Karnebi Shunan. Let my ears hear the good things. May I see the good things. Let my body become strong. For what? Not for a Kama Sukham. for my Adhyatma Vidya. I get my embodiments and might be pure. The third one, the supreme one, is the Shakanavavati. Here, both the teacher and the student say together this prayer. What are they asking for? First one, Om. Om is a Mangala Shabdam. Here, we must say it is invoking the Parabrahma. O Parabrahma, O Ishvaraha, O Brahma. I'm putting this prayer to you. So you take the responsibility to deliver what we seek. What do we seek? Sakana Bhavatu. Saha means together. Avatu. Avatu means protection. Avataram. Avatu. Protection. Now. Now. It's not now. Now. Now means for us. The Shabda Naha. Like, in Gayatri Mantra we say, Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodhyayat. You don't say Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodhyayat. Na becomes negative. Naha means for us. Very important. So here, the case is now, Sahanau, Sahanau, Avatu. Sahanau, Avatu. Avatu means protect me. Protect from what? Suppose if I come to you, so and I'm just holding my tummy and I was looking tired, and you know that I'm hungry. When I say, please help me, what do? You will feed me. Or I'm bleeding. I'm holding my hand and run to you. Help me, help me, help me. What do? You put a first aid because you know my issue. I don't need to ask you. So here in the in the Upanishad Vicharam, when the Guru and Sishya are sitting together and they ask the Parabrahman, please protect us together. Protect from what? Where? From what? Protect from anything that will deviate me from this learning. So what was that was stopping me from learning? My avidya, my darkness, my samsara, my ajnanam, my moham, my shogam. Therefore, Shakana Bhavati means protect us from this darkness. How does God protect us from darkness? He brings light. So what is the light here in this context? Light is the knowledge. So Saka now Avatu means please protect us by giving us what? Knowledge. By granting knowledge, may the Parabrahman protect Avatu. Both. Okay? Why the teacher should be protected? Is he not knowledgeable? Yes, he's knowledgeable. But the knowledge is living in him to be imparted. And if he is not a jnana nishtha, it will gone. So teacher also needs to learn all the time. The reason why teachers need students because by teaching, not only the students learn, the teachers learn. So this is important. Then the next one, Sahanau Bunattu. Now you know Saha means together, no means us. So both of us, let us be Bunattu means uh, Bunattu means uh, it is nurturing. It comes to the word bunch. Uh, Here you should take it as nourishment. So you have protected me now. I'm safe. Now you nourish me. Now, if I am hungry and I come you come to your house, you give me a bread, I ate the bread, my hunger is gone, I have no place to go. I look up to you, and then what do you do? Okay, stay here, I'll give you the dinner, I'll give you the lunch tomorrow. So I take care of you. That is nourishment, sustained imparting of nourishments. So here, production came from the knowledge. So nourishment should come from the application of the knowledge. So let it be by the result of the knowledge you give to me, may we be nourished. You understand the see, this is how we need to stretch the meaning of it. Mashukara gives us very beautifully. Yeah. So the first one he says, you do that because you want to get uh, Vidya Rupa Prakashne. That the knowledge comes to you in a Vidya Rupa. The second line, Tat Bala Prakashena. Because of the knowledge I gain, with the application of the knowledge may be nourished. What does it mean? That means I may attain Jnana Nishtha. The Guru attains Jnana Nishtha, Sishya attains Shravana Manana Nididhyasana. So it's not that I get the knowledge in the class, but let me retain it in my mind. Give me that nourishment. Right? Then what you have to do? God can give you, but you have to receive it. You have to hold it, you nurture it, you put an effort on it. Everything you want to attain, you need to put prayatnam, karyam. Here the knowledge is not paripurnatvam, but it is a sadhana. Right now, you and I are learning, acquiring knowledge, not for completion of our Atmajnanam, but to destroy our ajnana. So this is acquisition of knowledge. So I must put prayatna. What is a prayatna teacher has to do? Teacher has to do the prayatnam of giving what he has learned properly. A teacher cannot just bring his own yukti. Oh, it could be this way, that way. No. How his teacher taught him. That's why it is important to go through the paramparya, Guru paramparya. Because you have to really learn from the Guru, and whatever the Guru has told you and what you have learned, you impart. Number one. Number two, as a teacher, the teacher should know who should receive at what portion of the knowledge, how he should receive it, how he should be taught, how I should give him compassion. You know, ask a question, and then you get up and say, hey, okay, what is this question? What is this about? I don't understand. And if you come back and say, you've been in the class for 20 weeks and you don't know it, sit down. You have no knowledge. I cannot say that. The teacher has to really teach. So the responsibility of teacher also very important. So the teacher says, let me put my sahaviryam karavaha. Let me put our right effort in my thing. What is the student's responsibility? So he has got two things. First one here you need grahana shakti. Grahana shakti means let me grasp. Everything is, I shut down my phone, shut down my ears. I listen to every word. When I listen, I don't really think of what the word means. That's manana. This is like your mind is like a fertile land. Teacher's words are like a seeds. Loosen it up. Let it go inside. So that is Grahana Shakti. So let me attend. Shraddha, of course. Samadhana. You know, You cannot come here even though you are interested to learn. Your mind is not at rest. That's why satsangam is not the satsangam duration of 1 hour. The preparation before you come, after you finish. So if you come to satsang without the mind at rest, it's a waste of time. So this is an effort that one have to put in. So all this will come through Sahaviryam Karavavahai. Okay? It apply together. Then by that, what should happen? I have done our effort. Karya Adhikaram, I have it. But the effect is Bhagavan's grace. Ishvara Prasadam. So please God, may you Tejas Vinada Adhita Vastu. Adhita means Adhyayana. What you studied. Adhitam Astu. Let whatever you studied be there. But how it should be there? Tejasvi. Now Tejasvi. Tejas Vinad. So we should say Vina. Tejasvi. Now Adhitam Astu. For us, let the luster, the glow of knowledge, luminous knowledge, Astu, let it be there. What does it mean? I have now, as a student, not only Grahana Shakti, I have the Dharana Shakti. I have the Medhavi. I have the Medha Shakti. I can remember it. I can use it. I apply it. The knowledge is not a burden on me. Every time you ask me something, yeah, I have written about it somewhere. Let me just come back and read it and come back to it. No, it should come to you as a light, both for the Guru and the Sishya. Tejasvi now Aditanastu. So by the knowledge, may I get protected. As a result of the knowledge, may I be nourished, meaning that I apply the knowledge. You learn the knowledge here that uh, Kama, Krodha, Lopam is not good. Everything is interesting. The moment you go there, you take your car from the car park and somebody is coming in between, you get angry. Krodham. Why? That means it is not being practiced, applied, nurture it. But this transition will make it difficult because as an entrepreneur, as a business people, professional people, working people, when you do go and achieve things, you are assertive, authoritative, argue, win the arguments. But the moment you start moving in the adhyatmika part, you don't show off anymore. You don't fight. You become serene, calm. Then it looked like a weakness, right? But that is you have to go through it because you are now suppressing the kama, krodha, lobha, moha, and amacharya. Others will come and provoke you. Hey, what happened to you? After you go into satsang, you become a very changed person. You are not fighting for the spirit, Hindutva is coming there, that coming there. So everything triggers you. You send messages, in the morning, evening, so many messages, and your mind is absolutely restless. This is Maya. Refrain from those. But should I therefore be a stone? No, enjoy it. Once in a while it's fine, but you be on top of it. So this is what he's saying. So if I do that, everything is fine. If I don't do that, what will happen? So my teacher taught me everything, and I say, yeah, it's fine. He gave me all the knowledge. But he is not very quick. His English is not good. He doesn't quote very quickly. I can do that. You know, this will come. Normally, a good teacher makes you better than him. Is it not? You know, more than the parents, the teacher is the one who enjoys his disciple on the stage dancing better, singing better, because that is his job. But then what you happen if you don't have this samadhanam in your mind, samadhamas are not in your mind, you think you know better than the guru. Then what do you do? A, you become ungrateful to him. B, you say, yeah, guru, fine, your time is over. It's my time. You are very old fashioned. You're still thinking on this. I get to apply all this. You gave me the knowledge, that's fine. But your context is very different. We are in the modern world. We have all this kind of buzzwords. Then there is a distance from you and the teacher. The teacher may also be like this, you know. Teacher makes you a good person, and you are a good person, and you get glory everywhere. Everybody says, "Oh, you are a great Vedanti. You write very good books, very good stories." And who was your teacher? And the teacher will say, "Oh, he's a teacher." The teacher can be very proud of you. But if the teacher says, "Look, this guy, I taught him. How can he be better than me?" Teacher can also become that. So both of them pray. Ma vidvishavahai. Ma here, ma means let it not be. Vidvisha means dvesham. With dvesham. Let us not, let the teacher and the student don't get angry to each other. So let us be together. And all these things should happen. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. That means let there not be any impediments externally. Let there not be impediments by the calamity of nature. Let there not be impediments within me. So we both of us, the teacher and the student, pray together so that the study can do very well. So this is the Shanti mantra. You all know it. I just wanted to just make a simple entry and exit. So we recite one more time together and we close it.